Hello. Hmm. Hi, Remus. Hi, Shirkan. Hi, Smug. Hi, Kitsua. We're stretching. Thank you for the follow, Kitsua. I don't know why, but these don't get easier. The other ones, easy. These, always a little sore when I do them. What am I forgetting? Oh, yeah. I'm looking at this name and I have no idea what you want to go by. I'm gonna say JJ. Hi, JJ. If you want to be called by something specifically, let me know. Yeah, I don't know why. The lunge is just like... Maybe it's soreness from the previous day? Hi, White Scars. Okay. Oh. Zayla! Thank you, Zay. Oh my god, seriously? Really? Pog you, Zay. We're walking. This is Zone in Guild Wars 2. I had to think for a second. It's called Snowden Drifts. I'm a little worried about this video because there's a part in it that gets... Well, when I was recording it, it got super crazy loud. Hi, Shin. But when I was looking at the editing software, because I was like, I need to learn how to, like, lower the volume of a section, it didn't seem that loud. So I kind of just left it as is. We'll see when we get there. It'll happen in, like, 10 minutes. But yeah. How is everyone today? Hi, Wheeze. I need a leash for guests to hold. Oh my goodness. I always go to the Black Cat for, because they just have good post-processing and I'm too lazy to find another world. whenever we end, we usually go to like a Wispy Woo world to like hang out and be comfy. And they always have callers that you can turn on and off. But I don't know if those would get phased out by the, when I filter out the environment. Time to add a Fizzbone. Oh wait, did I miss the thing? Nobody did the thing, right? Okay. Nobody did the thing. I missed it yesterday. Hi, Cookie. Shikozen, I hope I'm not being like too obnoxious and annoying with all these little requests. The thing up here, they want it to be sproingly and grabbable. I don't care if you never do anything with it. But because eventually it'll get so expensive that they can't do anything with it, right? We always do the thing. There it is. It's a Moogle stream. It's meant to have Fizzbones? Well, thank you so much, Lost One. This is Matt's fault. Whoa, wait. 12-month gift subscription courtesy of Matthews has entered. Okay, entered month 2. That's such a. It's such a crazy message because, like, you see the 12 and you're just like, hang on. This is different than the other messages. It's a Moogle stream, always has been. No! It's not always a Moogle stream. One day it'll get so expensive that nobody can afford it, and we'll be able to have a stream that's not a Moogle stream. And when that happens, we'll add a wheel spin. When has this ever not been a Moogle stream? Technically, like, the first 1 or 2 streams were not Moogle streams. Actually, there might have been, like, 3 or 4. Because I was using an Astolfo avatar. And so there was no sample cube. But those days... Those were the worst streams. That was when I could only go, like, 1 hour. I just wrecked that plant lady. I'm a Norn. She walked into me. I'm bigger, so she has to go around. She did that to herself. She's the little one. She needs to be, like, keeping out for herself. But no, she walks right in the middle of the road. Euland has stamina now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why is Euland such a bully? It's not that I'm a bully. It's that I'm used to being short IRL. You can't just walk into the Giants and be like, hey, I'm walking here. Why don't you see me? Because immediately they will always go, because you're so fucking short, no one can see you. Hi, Mitz. So, like, you can't. You just can't. If you have a gun, you can. Hang on. Some hero you are? I never claimed to be a hero. Alright? Kitsu, when I record these Guild Wars videos, there's been a few times where, like, somebody's doing an event, and they just fucking die. And they're on the ground, they're bleeding out, and they're like, oh good, this engineer is here and they can pick me up. And I just RP walk by them. I just don't even look in their direction as I just walk over their dead body. And I feel so bad when it happens. But I'm like, hey man, I got a video to record. So far only one person has messaged me on Guild Wars 2 since I've gotten back on. And it's one guy who was just like, hey, nice RP walk. Nice RP walk, dude. As he just like kind of hovered in front of me, and I was like, oh my god, I want this guy to go away. But after like 10 seconds, he just zoomed off. Yeah, no one... I imagine these people, like, saying something to themselves, like, oh my god, is that engineer RP walking in the middle of nowhere? Or, like, I'm down, but this engineer will get me up. What the fuck are they doing? If I wasn't in the middle of recording, I would absolutely res people. But I'm not gonna stop a recording to res people. Fucking... What the fuck are you doing attacking the veteran spider in Kessex Hills solo? That's on them, not me. Heck them hoes. It was a champion, not a veteran. Look. Their dumbass attacked the champion spider whatever. The spider queen. Solo. They got on their turtle. They shot some cannon shots. They got webbed, and when the web went away, they were fucking down. And I was just like, damn, that's rough, buddy. Better luck next time. Sneak gyro. The spiders fought in the war. It's absolutely a skill issue that they couldn't solo the Broodmother. Look. I had places to be. I had things to do. I was gonna say maybe if I was only like 2 minutes into a recording I would res them. But for that one, I was literally only like 3 to 4 minutes into a recording, so it was just like, yeah. That would have been easy to stop and start over, but you know, fuck them. Next time, don't go down to the Broodmother. Recording bros before webbed hoes. Oh my god. I kept fucking up the video last night that I was making. It was, Lornar's Pass. And I took a wrong turn 2 minutes in. Then I took a, what was the third mistake? Or the second mistake? There was an event that spawned. There was like a bunch of steampunk goats that just, they had a knockback, so they fucking pushed me into a wall. I don't know why the music gets so loud here. This was just like, oh, do I need to mess with the audio here? Anyway. The third mess up, I just took a wrong turn. So it was like an extra hour of recording stuff due to mess ups. You finally upgraded your computer? Hell yeah, that means you can join me on a walk one day. Could have had a wholesome rezzing moment in your vid. Hi, Rain. Here's what was crazy, Shirkan. Lornar's Pass might have been my favorite zone so far. I really liked that zone. Still no GPU? Okay, you're gonna need a GPU for VR chat. No, Lornar's Pass was like really pretty. And it was a really unique road that was like cool to walk along. And there was like a lot of pretty shots of like the sky behind mountains. There was one shot where like you can see the valley and it just looks like abyss. Wheeze with no GPU for 3 months. At what point do you just go to the store and like get one? Even if it's shitty. I didn't have a GPU for a week. And it was miserable for 1 day. And then I discovered League of Legends, TFT, runs totally fine without a GPU. So I just played TFT for like a week straight. This music is so intense. Yours didn't? I don't know. My onboard graphics were more than enough for TFT, and I was like, oh, cool. Problem solved. Valorant ran fine, though. That's crazy. It's a laptop. Mitts. The whole school laptop is the biggest, like, lie you'll ever tell yourself. It might be nice to have it portable when you're going back and forth. You're never gonna pull that thing out in class. It's never gonna happen. Also, yeah, how does Valorant run fine, but TFT doesn't? You might, like, maybe you go to a school where just everybody pulls a laptop out. When I went to college, I got a gaming laptop. My parents bought me a laptop with good enough specs for WoW, and it was actually a big upgrade over my previous computer. I was like, I'm gonna use this for school. I took it out in class once, felt embarrassed because no one else did, and then it just never left my dorm room. Maybe it's changed. Maybe, like, more people have laptops at school and it's more of a thing now. I remember when I did it, it was just like, I literally did it once and then never did it again. Okay, if you're taking engineering classes, that sounds extremely like you're gonna have your laptop out. So, yeah, you know what? Maybe for you it works. Weak will, flaunt that shit. I don't know. I was a wimp back then. Back in college, when I first started going, when I was like 19, I cared so much about what other people thought. Play WoW in class. Be like that guy who scammed billions from people. This guy was playing Minecraft in his tech writing class. I've referenced it like 3 times in the last few days, but there's a Cyanide and Happiness sketch of a guy playing on his computer and his boss comes up behind him and he's like, Jenkins, what did I tell you about playing video games at work? And he just goes, hang on, I gotta fight this boss. And he's not talking to his boss about the game. He gets up and punches his boss in the face, puts the headset back on. Alright, I'm ready to pull. The inside of my nose itches, and I keep trying to, like, squish my nose to deal with it, and it's doing absolutely nothing. But I'm like, oh my god, it itches so much. Commingle funds with your other company. Those are the important parts, but it all starts with not giving a fuck about your laptop. I wish I started not giving a fuck way sooner. Life got so much easier when you stopped caring. When you stopped caring about what everyone thinks of you just looking at you. So much easier. When you start seeing people as like, I'll never see this person again in my life, so who cares what they think? Or, I see this person at work regularly, but I certainly don't care what they think, So why am I trying to impress them? Why am I trying to not be weird around them? Life gets so much better. I don't know. When did that start? I don't remember when I started being like that with my hobbies, like video games. Probably around 26, maybe 25. And then I was like 28 when I started being like that with lewdness. And that's when I met Zayla. That's why Zayla's my hero. Oh, so this bridge can be destroyed. In fact, these NPCs right here are planting explosive charges on the bridge to blow it up. I didn't realize this. I knew the bridge could blow up, but I was just like, man, I hope when I'm running down this route, it's still there. And I got here, I was like, oh cool, the bridge is still there. And then these enemies are running away like, alright, blow it up. So I just got like shifted to the right there. That was the bridge blowing up. And I barely crossed it by seconds. When you turn 10, earlier than most. Earlier than most. Yeah, I cared for a long time what people thought. Now I'll go full weird and be the class clown just to make people laugh. And it's absolutely worth it. You say that you don't give a fuck, and then Lost One calls you a cute dork. Well, obviously you want to care about the positive stuff. You let yourself care about that. It's the negativity that you're just like, you gotta brush off. That you gotta let go right through you. When Lost One calls me a cute dork, I'm not like, whatever. I'm always like, fucking, hell yeah. I know it. Thank you. I don't always say that. I should say it more. What are the plans for today? Today is Tuesday. It's a WoW reset day. But there's no WoW raid. Still want to play WoW though. I want to talk to Shere Khan and Ramus about the extension. Ramus sent me a DM right before stream that was like, hey, we've tested this newest version. But you're not a cute dork? That's debatable. First off, we know you're cute. We've seen what you look like as a shark girl. Mount farming day? Oh, I can't farm mounts anymore. I got the Heavenly Azure Heavenly Azure Cloud Serpent. And I just have not mount farmed since. Maybe I'll go do a Mythic Dungeon in BFA, but... it's... I feel like I got the thing I wanted and there's no motivation now. But time lost? Fuck no. We are never going for the time lost Proto Drake. Not in a million years. I don't have time right now. After I do some stuff on WoW, I'll do Dream Surge stuff on 3 characters is what I'll do. Preparing them for the next patch. No, it'll be Extension with Shere Khan and Ramus, then WoW stuff. And then, if there's still time in the day, I will get the next Guild Wars 2 video out. The next one I'm looking at, it's the area south of Lornar's Pass. I forget what it's called. it looks like such a shitty area to record in. For one part of the video, I just have to walk through an area of spiders. And there's another part where I just have to walk through like 4 rock golems. I just don't have the cooldowns to get through them easily. Now, thankfully, I'm tanky enough and have a lot of passive healing that I think I can. But it's weird, like, okay, do I have the health to walk through this RP walking and I can't see my health bar? That's what I'm planning for that video. But yeah, this was Snowden Drifts. Wait a minute. In Undertale, they have a village called Snowden Village, which is like the pun of snowed in. Is that like a long-standing pun that has been used in many places, or did Guild Wars 2 invent that? I barely muted my mic in time for that sneeze. Oh, Shin! Shin, if you're still here. I finally set up the mic. I finally have it working. It seemed like it was having trouble charging initially. But now it seems to be working great. I don't know how different it sounds. I meant to check my VOD yesterday. And then I just forgot. Five people have said you sound fine. Less feminine than the Vive? Oh, that's a problem. We might be going back. I mostly want to know, like, was it noticeably different? Less feminine than the Vive? Aww. I'm like devastated you said less feminine than the Vive. I'm like, no. No, we can't have that. You have a good, confident voice. Hi, Pixel. He can't hear, but he can see this, so. Pixel was actually in Discord with me while I was recording yesterday's video. Alright, what do we get next? Zereth Mortis? Think fast, Shuckle Nuts. Sorry for the flashbang. You disabled it by accident? I see, I see. I joined a friend. Shin. And they were streaming. And their chat was just like, they love the Moogle thing. They were like, oh my god, it's so cute, now I want one. But then they were like, you need to hide your Crocs. If you could push them into the couch under the cushion so I can't see them, that'd be appreciated. It was really funny. I hate the Crocs so much. I want them to go away so much. Oh! The fucking Creels. I sent that to like 3 people, Shin. And you immediately... I thought I was messing with them. I was like, look at the croc heels. And then you sent back Creels. And I was like, why does this feel turned around? Why am I the one that's angry over this now? The Creels stay on during... The Creels are better than just regular Crocs. But they're still Crocs, damn it. We've been going 30 minutes? We're at 1 mile. I'm gonna need a drink. Oh, lost one. I forgot to go to the grocery store yesterday. So I don't have any food. I'm literally out. So, that's what I'm doing after stream. I'm going straight to the grocery store. I could have made spaghetti yesterday to have it ready for today. But I was lazy and didn't. I also just didn't want to make it at like 2 a.m. But yeah, we finished playing Baldur's. And I was like, okay, now I need to record a Guild Wars video. And like 30 minutes into that, I realized it was 11:30. And the store had been closed for an hour and a half. And I was just like, oh, oops. Okay. What news happened yesterday? There was a lot of flooding in Libya. That's the, like, real-world news that sucks and is unfortunate and tragic. For game news... this is really funny. In Korea, they had a Diablo 4 live event. They were gonna have, like... 2 teams participate in... I don't know if it was PvP or if it was like a dungeon crawl event, like a PvE race. But it was supposed to be this big Diablo 4 event, fill up an arena, have like 2,000 people watching. Nobody showed up. Literally just 50 people showed up to watch this Diablo 4 event because the game is just so dead right now. And this is funny. A live streamer got permission to like live stream it. He was like contacted Blizzard, got the reporter pass, and he was going to be live streaming it while there. And because there was nobody there, they asked him like 30 minutes into a stream, hey, can you stop streaming? Because this is a bad look for us. And they basically told him, don't stream this. And it's like, oh, that sucks. I mean, it's Blizzard, so fuck them, but like, oh, that's gotta suck. Imagine being the event coordinator for that. And just nobody shows up. Do you feel like it was you? That your marketing did a bad job? Or do you feel like, there was nothing I could do, this game sucks right now? I don't know. But... Diablo 4 is so fucking dead right now. I don't know, we've talked about this in the last few days. I feel like a fucking tool. Telling people, buy Diablo 4. It'll be a 10-year purchase. You'll get 30 seasons out of it. And them announcing the Destiny 2 payment plan of an expansion a year. Okay. What else was there? I'm trying to think if anything else happened yesterday. Core started playing Armored Core. That was neat. I honestly, watching Armored Core streams, have no idea what's happening. I just see them using a robot and them targeting another robot. I can tell when they're fighting the big flying boss that has the ring, because it's like, oh, I can clearly see that one's different. But every other fight, just because it's like an untrained eye and I've not played the game at all. I mean, it looks cool for sure. I just have no idea what's going on. I just see them just like, there's robots and missiles. Cool. A lot of people really like using a sword. It just looks very samey to me. For people that like... Oh, is it? Oh, shit, that's a good catch. We need to be telling people about that. Oh, Aeon needs to know. Who else doesn't have Rise? Is it just Rise, or is Sunbreak on sale also? You know? Okay. That'd be awesome if you could check. I think it's the 22nd. It's like the 22nd to the 24th. Is Gamescom, I think. And Capcom is planning to do a trailer. We're pretty sure it's a Monster Hunter trailer. Also Sunbreak? Hell yeah. What is the sale? Is it a big one, like 50%, or are we talking like 10%? Rise plus Sunbreak is 30. That's a pretty good deal. Hell yeah. I'm trying to think of people that, like, I could convince to buy that. I'm pretty sure... I know Spacefish has Rise. I don't know if she has Sunbreak. I really want to play Rise with her, because we were talking about that. You should work in marketing? No, that requires not having a soul. Have you ever played a Monster Hunter game, Shirkon? Monster Hunter games... You played World a bit? They're one of those games that, like... Solo, they're alright. They're good games solo. But with friends, they're just one of the best games ever. Like, you crave playing Monster Hunter with the crew. And it's not even like the first time you played it's like that. It's like Terraria. Once you play it and you're into it, you love the idea of just playing with other people. It's so fun. It is very overwhelming to get into, though. My god. World and Rise have streamlined the new player experience so much, and they're still awful. Back in the old day, in like Double Cross and 4 Ultimate, it was like 6 hours of tutorial. It was like villagers talking at you for an hour, and then they send you on a quest to go pick up 10 herbs. And that takes like 20 minutes. And then you come back and the villagers talk to you for 30 minutes. And then they send you on a quest to go get 5 bugs. And then the villagers talk to you for 30 minutes. And then they send you on a quest to go mine 5 ore. And then the villagers talk to you for 30 minutes. And this is big. They send you on a quest to kill 12 little monsters. The little shits that run around a place. And then the villagers talk to you for 30 minutes. And then they send you on a quest to kill 12 different little monsters. And then they talk to you for an hour. And this is where it gets crazy. Then they send you on a quest to kill a big monster. It is legitimately so awful in the old games when you first make a character. These guys are so slow. Walkies. I can't believe you guys want a collar. I don't know how I'd do that without just putting one on the model. Because I'm pretty sure the camera settings I use would just filter any world out. Not just a collar. A leash too. Oh my god. You can add one to the model. Wheeze. What do you think DPM is? What do you think of when you hear those 3 letters as an acronym? Proper walkies. Zay, if I get a collar and leash, you'll join more? Will that happen? Here we go. I can hear maybe in Zayla's voice. In VR even. Let's go. I really want Wheeze to respond to this. I was going to explain it in Aiko's chat yesterday, but I was mid-recording, so I couldn't, and then he ended before I finished recording, so I was like, no! I need to remember to talk about it today. I did not miss VIP. I got a ticket, and then I fell the fuck asleep. So I have no idea who won. Gets you into going all for Wheeze! What do you think DPM stands for? He changed it, you had to play? Who won? Hands and knees on the treadmill? Oh my god. I have a scrape on my left knee just from raiding people when I like sit down on my knees to type on my keyboard to raid somebody. A rando? Hands and knees on the treadmill would be like 0.5 miles per hour. Yeah, what do you think DPM stands for? Just like that. A rando from Leaf's raid? That's really close, Wheeze. We were talking about it in dicks per mile. And so far we have 2 possible scenarios which would apply a dicks per mile measurement. The first is you're hitchhiking, and you don't have any money. So you're paying people with your body, right? And so let's say you're hitchhiking, some trucker picks you up, and you're like, hey, take me as far as, you're willing. I can, glock, 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 to get there. He's like, okay. And so you suck his dick, and then he takes you for 5 hours, which, at a rate of 60 miles per hour, oh, you know what? It makes sense that Wheeze wouldn't guess miles, because he's, EU. At a rate of 60 miles per hour, you would go 300 miles, So that would be, you use miles in the K? In the UK? What the fuck? I didn't know that. I learned something today. Hi, Zuvi. That would give you a DPM of 1 divided by 300. In the K. I forgot the U! I corrected it. I forgot the U. Okay, okay. The other scenario. You're a female streamer, or a lewd streamer, but most likely a female. And people just offer you dick, right? So, let's say you're streaming Valorant, and one guy comes in, and they're like, oh, you sound so hot, I'd dick you so hard. And it's like, okay, if that happens once per hour... Wait, hold on, this doesn't work. This specifically has to be my treadmill. This can't just be like a Valorant stream, because there's no miles in that scenario. I'll unite my PP to your mouth. Pog! Is it still united? No, it's not united anymore. We're still working out the DPM mechanics. The second scenario could pretty much only apply to me then. Because most streamers are going to be offered dick aren't going to have a mile measurement. But let's say I stream for 3 hours. And the first hour, I'm offered 1 dick. The second hour, I'm offered 2 dicks. And then the third hour, I'm offered 9 dicks. That would be 12 dicks over 3 hours for a DPM of 4. Which is a much higher value than 1 dick per 5 hours for 300 miles. Oh no, I put it in time though, because I put it by hours, and it has to be miles. So I'd have to convert the time to miles. So if it took me 3 miles to go, if it took me 3 hours to go 6 miles, it's technically not a DPM of 4. That's more like a DPM of 2. 4th hour, you got a cake fart? No. The cake farts is not connected to time or mileage. That's connected to money. That's connected to revenue. Dick to mouth ratio. Dick to minute ratio just went up to 1. Hell yeah. What are we at? We're at 1.7 miles. I like... We were talking about dicks per miles yesterday, and somebody came in for the first time. And they were like, what? And I was like, the conversations aren't always like this. It happens a lot, but it's not always. And then it's just like, literally the next day, dicks per miles, again. I think Zuvi disconnected. I think he was right behind me and crashed. So we better come back. If one dick leaves the station at 1 p.m. going 50 miles per hour, and another dick is traveling in the opposite direction, trying to figure out your mic? I think Zuvi finds the lewd conversations really funny. And the moment you're like, Zuvi, what would you do in this situation where you're getting railed 2 different ways? He starts laughing at the premise, but can't envision it. And it's really funny to him. But he'll be like, I can't answer this. No. Always with the interesting conversation, Yulin. It's so fun to talk about just stuff so wild and out of the norm that people are just like, what the fuck? it is an absolute joy for me to talk about just crazy stuff like that. When Farisu was streaming the other day, and I was in her chat bringing up cake farts. That was so funny. And then the next day, we were in O-Girls chat, and I was sitting there going, oh, Farisu was so weird. I was watching her stream, and her community was talking about cake farts. It was so wild and degenerate. And poor Farisu's there going like, you're the one that was talking about it. And O-Girls is sitting there like, yeah, Farisu's a pretty wild child, isn't she? Currently at work with you in the background of me working. We were talking about not giving a fuck earlier. I think if I was at work and listening to this stuff, I would, like, have it in earbuds. I don't know if I could have it, like, out in the open. Not at work. I very much like to keep real life and online stuff separate. My uncle was asking about my stream a few weeks ago. He was like, hey, you streaming? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what's the channel? I was like, I'm not giving you that, buddy. And he's like, why not? Give it to me. And I was like, I keep family and real life separate. Not a chance, bro. Not a chance, uncle.
Hello?
Hi. Your mic seems... yeah, your mic seems to be working now. 100% on earbuds? True. You dodged my head pats. You gotta come back over here.
Why are you so tall?
Why am I so tall? This is my normal height.
Your character wasn't that tall before.
This is my normal height, Zuby. I'm a few inches off the ground because I'm on the treadmill. Maybe I'm not tall, maybe you're short.
I sort of, but us were the same height, so...
Maybe if I'm off the treadmill, although I don't think it raised me up that much. You are in the ground a little. Maybe you raise yourself up?
I mean, the interface looks small. This is the first time I've started VRChat since I got my new GPU.
You can also open up the radial menu and just change your size now. The DP and DPM could stand for dual penetration. Last mile of the day is the dual penetration mile. Maybe on Blue Twitch. Although, okay, how would I do dual penetration, right? Because, like, oh god, I immediately thought sounding, and it's like, no, we're not doing sounding. No fucking chance of that. It could, I mean, so there's the obvious one, right? But, like, maybe that was knowledge I shouldn't have given Zuby. Maybe I shouldn't have told him how to make himself big and small, because the first thing he did was make himself giant and do that. But, like,
I didn't know I could do this.
yeah, it's a fairly new feature.
Yeah.
I could get, like, the combination between ball gag and strap-on, right? That would work for the dual penetration mile. Now we're the same height. And it should mark, like, what the default height is for the avatar, right? Oh.
Oh no, that's a set height.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see, okay. So
Okay.
this is 141.
141, that's tiny.
In inches. This 164.
Mm-hmm. That's about how tall I am IRL. I think I'm like 167.
Damn. Let me just see my real height.
You will now get groceries before it starts raining. That sounds like a smart decision. I forgot to get groceries yesterday, so I'm completely out of food.
We had a really crazy thunderstorm today.
Oh. Were you able to stay inside and be comfy the whole time?
I don't go outside if it's
You don't go outside if it's a nice
just
day?
a lightning storm.
True, true. Did it...
A nice day? No, we didn't.
What?
It was storm.
I'm having a little trouble hearing you. Do I have you turned down? Oh! I know why. Alright, say something now.
Hello?
Okay. I had my voices down to 50%, because yesterday people were saying Lost One was super loud compared to me. Okay, so there was a bad lightning storm yesterday, right? That didn't knock any of your power out,
Today.
did it? Oh, today? That didn't knock your power out at all, did
Yeah.
it?
No.
Okay.
But because I remember what you said, like you lost your new GPU, right, from a thunderstorm. So I completely unplugged my PC from the power grid.
So,
just to be safe.
so bear in mind, that was when my apartment was literally struck by a lightning. That's like 1 in 50 million chance of happening. That's really low.
I mean, I didn't take the chance.
If
That would have been a lot of money gone.
listen to how close the lightning is. If it feels like it's kind of close, then you might be like, "Hey, we're gonna unplug this just in case." But if it's like not right on you,
Like, it was insanely loud. Like it must have
okay.
like struck close.
Well, better safe than sorry. You could probably
Maybe.
leave it plugged in the whole time and maybe have outages, but you'll probably never have your house struck by lightning. I just got lucky, T-Heat. Wow, today or Baldur's
I mean,
Gate?
I guess the house.
I'm gonna say no Baldur's Gate today. Looking at it, I might have time, but it's one of those things where it's like, I might have time. I can't guarantee I have time. So, today will just be a nice off day from it. I love how much fun Zooey is having with the sizing thing. He's just going up and down and up and down. Zooey, is your favorite hero Ant-Man?
I don't like any superhero,
Oh,
really. So no.
why not? How come you don't even like one?
Back in the day, like superheroes movies always were pretty boring. I guess if I had to pick a movie that I enjoyed, it would be like the original Spider-Man movies.
You don't have to pick a movie. You could just like a superhero that doesn't have a movie. It could be based on the comics or a TV show.
I never read I never read a comic at all.
What about My Hero? Did you watch My Hero at all? Those are superheroes.
I did, or up until I couldn't watch anymore.
That's a fair take.
Because as you know, I don't like when characters, you know.
You don't like when characters... I mean, I know,
die.
but everybody else might not.
Yeah, that's the way I'm not saying it. But
Okay, well maybe I don't know.
okay, I don't like if like characters die in like anime.
Wait, hold on. You like it? You don't like it when they die, or you don't like it when They should have died and they don't.
No, I don't like the characters die.
Okay, okay.
I mean, some evil people I don't care about, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like for main or side characters to die.
Yeah, yeah. I stopped when the doctor was like, "Hey, Deku, if you break your arms again, you risk tearing the ligaments, which cannot heal, and you'll never be able to use your arms again. So stop breaking your arms. Because literally, you can only do this 1 or 2 more times." And Deku was like, "Oh no, I can't fight because I can't punch. Whatever will I do?" And then he saw somebody kick something, and he's like, "Holy shit, that's right, I have legs." And that a major plot point of the story was that Deku forgot he had legs was really dumb to me.
I mean, I think the thing is, All Might only use punches, mostly, as far as I know.
This is the argument
So
I always
maybe-
hear, that he was just emulating All Might. But like, there's a difference between taking inspiration and emulating someone, and literally just you gotta think for yourself and remember, like, hey, I can still kick people. He saw plenty of other people kicking legs. I think it's a little dumb for him to see All Might and just be like, that's the only way All Might can fight. Super strength, it just doesn't apply to legs. You can't do that.
I mean, to be fair, like, in the test at the start, like, to get into the school, he jumped. Like, he did a super jump. So, I guess he knew to use his legs, just not to attack.
I gotta drink there. Yeah, I feel like it was too much of a plot point for him to be like, I forgot I could kick people. I should start doing that.
I mean, it also, like, fell down pretty soon after that when, like, I think Gary could have easily healed that for him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we said it, I guess, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With a reset quirk thingy.
I don't know. Deku was okay. I feel like I liked almost every side character more, except Bakugo. Bakugo's the worst.
Oh god. Yes.
Actually, okay. Here's a question, Zuby. Who do you dislike more?
Mm-hmm.
Bakugo or Mineta?
Oh.
It's a tough question,
I think
right?
they should both be in jail.
There's actually people that like Mineta Shinkozen, because they're like, yeah, honestly, he's a pervert, but so am I. He's a real one, just like me, for real, for real. There's people that they like Mineta.
Wait, does that mean they confess to sexual harass people at their school or workplace?
Look, I'm not saying these are bright people. There's people that like Mineta and there's normal people. I don't like Mineta. I have seen people that, when Chainsaw Man came out, they were posting the Office meme of the attractive guy with Denji's face being like, I want to grope some tits. And the girl being like, oh, that's so sweet. And then it was the unattractive guy with Mineta's face going, I want to grope some tits. And the office lady going, hello, HR? I'd like to report sexual harassment.
Oh. I understood, like, for the first person I understood grow, not grope. I see.
Oh, yeah.
Now it makes more sense.
No, it's,
I was like, why is that sweet?
no, it's,
I want to grow some shit.
It's a meme that, like, because
I know
Denji
the
is
meme.
hot, yeah.
I know the meme template.
Language barrier Zuby moment. There's a lot less of those these days.
I mean, it's mainly I'm bad at understanding like acoustically and sometimes word
Hmm.
knowledge.
Yeah.
And of course, my pronunciation is really bad.
I feel like there is a difference between Denji and Mineta. Denji is very vocal about wanting to grope some tits. But I don't think he actually, like, does he, like, peep on the girls in, like, the girls' bathroom? Or, like, literally tape himself to Yaomomo's back and do something crazy weird like that? Because Mineta does.
He also in that one test, he like, didn't he like attach himself to Midnight's tits? Or hers or
Maybe?
something?
I don't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure he did.
I know in the
I think it was
festival.
a test where Deku and Bakugo had to do it together. Do the test together.
I know he taped Midnight to the ground and then escaped with the tape guy, and he kind of saved the day. But I don't remember if he did anything specifically bad to Midnight. I do remember in the festival he kind of taped himself to the back of Yaomomo, and because he couldn't run anymore, so he just like piggybacked on her, and that was weird. And then he tried drilling a hole into the girl's bathroom, and Giorza stabbed him in the eye with her earlobe. I don't know. I actually think Mineta's power is kind of cool. I don't like what it does to his hair. It makes his hair look dumb. But having sticky balls like that are bouncy balls for him, I feel like in a different manga that could have been the main character's power, and everybody's like, wow, what a stupid power, and then like he pushes it to the limit to make it look cool and good.
I can't find it right now. But I think my favorite hero in My Hero Academia is actually All Might.
It's All Might?
Yeah. It's pretty like rare that they do like make a guy that's supposed to be cool and he actually is. Like even as normal or not powered form, I like him. Like he's a nice guy.
I really like All Might.
Self-sacrificial.
If I have one criticism, there's so many quirks in Japan or around the world. I feel like the government should have been like, hey, we know All Might is in this situation where he can't use his quirk anymore because his body's just so damaged. We need to find a quirk out there that will reset him to before his injuries.
Yeah, I mean, I thought like when Eri did her powers on Deku, couldn't she have like reset?
I don't think it would have worked on. I don't think it would have worked on All Might. I think the quirk, the soul of the quirk had just transferred, and so at most she could have healed his body, but he wouldn't have the quirk anymore. He'd just be a dude.
I mean, I didn't understand that he was losing it when he passed it on.
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he can inflate himself by like flexing. I think that's exaggerated. I don't think it's humanly possible to go from a skeleton to fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger just by flexing, but I'm pretty sure he just doesn't have the super strength anymore. If I had a favorite superhero, let's see. From DC, it's always been Robin, Dick Grayson. I just think that character is really, really cool. From My Hero, who do I think is really cool in My Hero?
Damn, I just read up on some stuff. like, if he lost his crack and I got instantly spoiled.
Oh
I mean,
no.
not that I would have watched the show, but like,
Mm,
you type in one thing and
yeah,
the 2nd sentence you get spoiled. By,
I
like,
know what you mean, because I know about... Yeah. My hero. One of the students in Class B I thought had a really cool power, where she, like, separates her body into chunks. There was also another student in Class B that has the ability Poltergeist. If I had a power, I would want one of those two, because that's fucking rad to me. But like, overall hero, including their story and stuff, I'd have to say Dick Grayson. Who's in Marvel that I think is really cool? Stop looking! Stop looking! Oh, I thought you were looking at spoilers.
No. I was saying I got really confused because I didn't hear you say you meant overall heroes, and then you said Dick Grayson. And I was like, where was he in?
I don't remember him in My Hero. That's crazy.
I don't like the concept of Batman at all anymore.
I hate Batman. I think he's fucking lame.
It's so annoying that he's supposed to beat almost everyone with like enough prep time.
You've seen the Solid JJ sketch about it, right? So Solid JJ, he takes like the old comic book images, and then he does voiceovers for them in like conversations. And there's one where the Justice League is like, Batman, you've gone too far. If you keep this up, we're gonna have to kick you out of the Justice League. And he's like, you can't kick me out of the Justice League. I'm the best member of the Justice League. And they're like, I hardly think the guy without superpowers is the best person in the Justice League. And he's like, I could take every single one of you in a fight if I have enough prep time. And that's just like, what? What do you mean with prep time? You know, if I have enough time to prepare, I have a plan to take down every single one of you. Give me prep time, I'm the best. The thumbnail for that video is my parents would still be alive if they had prep time. Hi, error.
Is that the one where he ends the argument with, I'm paying for all this shit?
It might be.
It was a different episode.
He does that in a few videos, because that's just the ultimate trump card for Batman. I remember there's one where it's like Batman vs. Superman, and Batman's like, alright, so in this room there was a struggle. There's blood on the wall that looks like it's been dried for 5 hours, so the crime happened at this time. And Superman just goes, oh, he's down by the docks. What? Yeah, I used my super hearing and x-ray vision. I can see the guy, he still has the murder weapon and he's down by the docks. And Batman's just like, oh, well, this is bullshit. I would have gotten there eventually. I'm the greatest detective. And Superman's like, oh, yeah, no. I mean, you're the best for the tools you have available to you. And Batman's like, what are you trying to say? Oh, I'm just trying to say that, you know, I'm Superman. I can literally do what you do in seconds. And they start arguing about that. And Batman goes, hey, by the way, Superman, I just bought the Daily Bugle. I expect, or no, he says like, I want a coffee with 2 scoops of sugar on my desk tomorrow. And Superman's just like, what? Why would I do that for you? Because I just bought the Daily Bugle. I fucking own you now. Don't you ever fucking forget it's Smallville. And it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I love Solid JJ videos so much. I voiced why I hate Batman so many times. The dude has 14 degrees, which that in and of itself is like more than a full-time job. He's the active CEO of a company. He's an active celebrity and playboy. He actively works out and is in like peak human physical condition. All of these things is like, there's not enough time in the day for one person to do those 4 things.
Yeah.
But he's also Batman patrolling the cities and inventing gadgets. It's literally like,
yeah,
you could take 5 people and they wouldn't have enough time to be Batman. But whatever. Suspension of disbelief. People like seeing a guy without powers punch the shit out of bad guys. I get
I
it.
feel it also like conveys the message that like you can't be super great. You just have to be born into a lot of money.
I thought you were gonna say you can be super great. You just have to work hard. But yeah, it pretty much is. You just have to be born into a lot of money.
I mean, I can imagine that Batman would say something like that.
And then people be like, yeah, but you also have $1 billion, fucker.
It's like, I don't know if it was Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, but he realized like, I started normal, like just $100,000 for
Oh
my
my
father
God.
or something.
So
But everyone can be like me.
so
I hate that guy.
Trump's. I think you're thinking of the Trump quote when he said, "I got a small loan of $1 million from my father when I started. You know, I started with
No.
nothing."
Elon Musk also said some shit like that.
Hmm.
With
I know.
$100,000.
I know Elon Musk. His father owns an emerald mine in Africa, and he got a lot of seed money from that. I know Jeff Bezos also got like $300,000 from his parents, and his mom worked at IBM and also got a bunch of her coworkers to invest in his stuff. None of the three of them, started with nothing, as much as they like to think they're self-made. No billionaire is self-made.
No.
Oh, I need a drink.
To be fair, I don't really have a lot of knowledge about them. But like most of them are like obnoxious. Especially if they say like to people, you can be like me and just... It's like to make them work harder for them.
And
And like, Elon Musk actually did a pretty good job to build like a cult of personality around him.
yeah.
There's so many people defending him even though he's talking like not nice stuff.
You said
Oh.
Elon Musk did a pretty good job, and I'm sitting here thinking, whoa, hold on. I don't think Elon Musk did anything good. And then you said cult of personality, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, he did a good job doing that. I think he's a complete fucker. The world would be better without him.
He
He
is.
sucks ass. So I heard the first half, and I was just like, oh, no, you didn't, Zuby.
No. Even all the stuff he says, like, he has invented nothing. He might have invested a bit of stuff, but most of the stuff was already rolling.
He just
And then
takes
he
stuff.
like, I think for I think in Tesla, like, Tesla was already like made up and he bought himself in and then he paid people or like, I don't know, blackmailed.
He
or
paid
legal
himself
blackmail, I
in.
don't know, until he can be inventor or listed as an inventor or something.
Mm-hmm. He
Until didn't
painted.
do shit.
He paid himself in, and then basically ousted the rest of the board, so that it was like just him in the end. He basically comes into a company and replaces them, and then gets to, and then he claims like, "Oh, I started this. If you look up the founders, it's just me." It's like, you motherfucker.
Mm.
That's not how it works. Ah.
I mean, it's a pretty good strategy because like some people who don't know go like deeper into stuff like that, like believe it. People who only read headlines or something.
If you only want money,
And then
yeah,
only read
sure.
some people. That's
If you
It's
want
so
people to
annoying.
like you,
It's the same stuff with like Donald Trump
mm-hmm.
and Britain Brexit. Brexit was so dumb, but now they're suffering so much.
I see
But,
Brexit stuff
like-
on Leopards Ate My Face so much, like just every single day is oh, I voted for Brexit. I didn't think that was going to make me lose my citizenship in Spain, and so I can't live here anymore. And it's just like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Before he was into politics, Boris Johnson was like got fired from a newspaper because he was like lying in the stuff.
Hmm. How do
Some
you
people
become...
apparently didn't think he would continue lying.
How is that not an, like, absolutely damning fact for a politician? I feel like if you got fired from a news station for lying, and then you go in as a politician, I feel like everybody should just bring that up at every moment, and you should just... There should be no chance for you. I feel like that's not a normal person thing to do. That's not a, like... Oh, everybody fucking cheats their way into something. That he just got caught, you know, but everybody does that. I never fucking did that shit.
The problem is in Britain and also in the US, like, in Britain there are more parties that can be in government, I guess, but it's also mostly two parties. And the problem was, the other party had a really bad leader, and he had a scandal or something, and they didn't have trust in any politicians anymore, so a lot of people didn't even vote. And then in England there's a lot of, like, traditional voters who always vote like their party even though it's shit.
I see.
They rather have their shit party that's theirs basically instead of the enemy. And it's they took a gun and shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
And they keep lying in Parliament, and it's so obvious. And they keep have to go back, like, if you lie in the British Parliament, you have to, like, go back and correct the record. If you, like, acknowledge that you said something wrong. It's always, like, assumed you didn't do it out of malice. But they keep had, like, the Tory party in power keep had to go back and, like, correct the record. But, oh god. But still people defend them. And a big problem, let me finish please.
Yes, no, of course.
They control the media, like the big channels, like the newspaper, and so they always, like, tell the stories from their side. In Germany we still have, like, state-owned media that has to be objective, so at least, like, that way you get objective information instead of, like, having newspapers or big channels that are owned by private individuals.
I'm a big supporter of, like, if you're in politics, you can absolutely not benefit from being in politics. I don't want them to own stocks. I don't want them to be able to, like, trade anything. I don't even want them to, like, buy and sell houses. Like, it should almost be like your assets are fucking frozen if you're in politics.
I always thought it was a nice idea if, like, politicians had to wear on their logo the suits, on their suits the logos of people they donated to them, like Formula 1 drivers or football players.
I don't even think they should be allowed to get donations like that.
Yeah, but it's like that, sadly.
Yeah.
Like corruption, like, even in Germany, we had, like, for the mask, we had, like, 2 people that had to give out the contacts to businesses, and they got paid, like, $100,000 to euros to give it to the sick ones. They were bribed, basically. And sadly, the way they did it, it wasn't even against the law. I mean, they're ousted of politics now, but they still got $100,000 euros, and they don't have to pay it back.
In the U.S., we have a Supreme Court justice who was apparently taking bribes for like 20 years. Billionaires were literally giving him just millions of dollars and paying for these crazy expensive vacations for him. And clearly it's been affecting his vote because he's been voting in support of a lot of their stuff. And this is super legal. This is like, you should not only be removed from the Supreme Court, you should be looking at jail time. And it just hasn't happened. And it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's like the problem. They get appointed by the current like if there's a slot open, the current president appoints the slot, right?
Something
think.
like that. It's a
So,
complicated system.
if it's just stuff with people that are like voted in by the Republicans, it's a problem.
I mean, you say by the Republicans, but
I
the
think.
Democrats can be just as bad.
Yeah, I know, but right now it's the Republicans.
Right now it's the
That's
Democrats.
Is it?
Yeah,
I mean, they're in power, but I think the Republicans still have like more seats, if I remember correctly.
I want to say the
the-
Republicans have more seats,
Like appointed.
but any person the Democrats and Joe Biden are appointing is also like, hey, what the fuck? But I don't know.
Yeah. I actually don't know how the system is in Germany. Like, I don't think our politicians appoint them. Like, you just move up from being a judge. I think judges should be removed from like politics completely. Anyway.
Judges?
Yeah.
It would be difficult for them to be removed from politics. Because typically, when a case goes to a judge, and there's no precedent for it, the judge has to be like, well, how are we fucking handling this? It's essentially like writing a new law.
I mean, they shouldn't be part of any political party.
I see.
That's what I mean.
I gotcha.
I
Third
mean,
video.
You always have people that, like, even without being in a party, will lean more left or right, but they shouldn't be like involved in the political parties. Of course, they have to know the law.
But
they should be as objective as possible.
It's crazy to me when somebody can be like, I'm the CEO of a major oil rig company. I'm also a member of the government that's like the chair of environmental policies. And it's just like, that should never be allowed.
Yeah.
So this video, this is Harathi Highlands. There's a lot of centaur here. But I think this video is pretty short. I want to say it's like 20-25 minutes. And so we will definitely need a fourth video after this one to get to 5 miles. Right now we're like right over 3. We're at 3.2 miles.
I did a 2-hour online aptitude test earlier for my application to the city, for apprenticeship.
An aptitude test? Is that like a person? Oh my god. A personality test for work? And it took 2 hours? Or maybe I'm
Yeah, I mean, it's... So, I want to, like... I'm looking right now for an apprenticeship, right?
Yes.
For doing IT system integration. And I applied to, like, the city.
Yep.
To do it with them. And I had to do an aptitude test that tested some stuff, like knowledge, English,
Okay.
German,
So it wasn't
math.
just like a personality test like I was thinking it was. Okay.
I did really, or like I think I did really bad, and there was I had to listen to stuff and remember it, and then answer. Like it was mostly multiple choice, or like question like that. But it was so much stuff, and I couldn't remember all of it. I don't think you're supposed to like do it 100% correct, but
For sure.
some stuff was
And I feel like they'd know, like, if it's testing a lot of memory stuff that's like, hear this and remember it, there's people that be like, well, I'm gonna suck at that, so I'm just gonna have a fucking notebook with me at all times.
only supposed to But yeah, you can do that. But for the test, you were only allowed to have a calculator.
Right. So for the test, they wouldn't allow that. But, like, in real life, there'd be nothing stopping you from doing that, so... I feel like they shouldn't dock you too much for memory stuff.
I mean, you don't get a score, like, it's like a university institution that does a test, and, like, analyzes it or something, I don't know, and then they send it to the city and then, I don't know.
Well, I feel like the city, looking at, like, recruiting you for an apprenticeship, they wouldn't, they might see that you do good or bad in different sections, and then if they see, like, a memory section super bad, they just be like, well, who cares, get a notebook, right? So long as you do well in, like, the logistics, the critical thinking, the other stuff like that.
The only thing I completely aced was English, I think. So I don't think I did anything wrong there. I mean, to be fair, I almost speak more English. Sometimes I have problems remembering German words.
Well, you're online so much with us Americans. Go ahead.
A few weeks ago, I played a game, like a board game with my siblings and my sister-in-law, and you have to do charades. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
English word? Okay. And the word that was described to me was nurse, basically. And I figured it out, but I couldn't figure it out. I forgot the German word.
Oh no!
So I failed. Like, they didn't count nurse.
They didn't count the English one? What the fuck?
No, and I was, yeah.
That's funny.
I tried so hard and I couldn't remember.
That's so funny. So this video... I was talking about earlier when people, like... They don't seem to talk about me in Guild Wars 2 with me RP walking everywhere and walking over their dead bodies and not helping them. This is the video. It's going to be in like a minute right up there on the ridge where this person is just like in my camera. They're just like, nice RP walk. Nice RP walk. What are you doing? And they kind of just like run a circle around me twice and leave. And I have like the UI hidden, so I don't see any of it. And when I got to the end of the video, I like... opened it up and saw that, and I was like, this mother... Okay. But it's funny that we were talking about it just a little bit ago, and we're about to see it. It's not this person.
I have to say, without the UI on, I can't, like, tell on a glance if it's World of Warcraft or Guild Wars.
I can because I've put so much time into it. I think it's only a matter of time until I have, like, enough games where I'm like, oh, this is Guild Wars 2. Wait, this is actually Star Wars, right? There's things that I see in this that are very, very Guild Wars 2. A lot of the Guild Wars colors look very splotchy and smeared. It looks like a watercolor oil painting compared to WoW.
I mean, I feel like you probably know every week in WoW anyway, right?
Once I've made a video of it, I know it really well. There's a few stuff that, like, before I run around in them, I'm like, I remember this zone kinda. This person, this fucker. This person just was like, wanted to talk to me. And I was like, go away! No, I have a, once I walk through it, then it's kind of like cemented in my memory. So I remember this is the Harathi Highlands. Another little thing that I do is, like, when I upload these to YouTube, I do put a little description of the zone in the description of the YouTube video. And typically I'll just go to the wiki and copy paste that. And so, like, I read that little description, so I have a little summary of each. If you turn into a boat, I swear, you're turning into the car. Oh, you turn into Renge. with the dream shot. Oh god. I've given you too much power.
This is weird.
once I read that summary, I don't know, I feel like I just have a really good like idea of what the zone is.
Oh
but
my
especially
God.
from running around. What'd you see?
I'm going to turn to the boat unit, but I'm going to make it small, okay?
Okay. He's not a small boat yet. That's as small as it goes?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the normal height is 1.6 meters, so
Mm-hmm.
I can actually...
Now you're as big as it goes? Oh my god.
Oh my god, if I... Oh god. Okay. If I look through the wall at a certain angle, you're naked.
Oh. Do you see bits? Like, is it Kendall, or do you see...
I can't see your head.
Oh.
You
Welcome
said
back,
you're
Remus.
completely naked.
Yeah, I'm
I
naked.
don't think you have nipples.
What? I need those.
Yeah. You have a belly button.
Yeah.
I don't see nipples. It's just one colored.
Hmm. That's a problem. I need those.
I can't obviously see if you have something down there. It's hard to see from up here.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, but you don't have a penis.
Right. This one... I don't think this one would, because technically the model's a girl. I just found a flat girl. I was looking for 3 things when I got a model. 1, I wanted a good lower back, because people are going to be seeing that a lot. 2, flat chest, because femboy. This is pretty flat, I think. And then 3,
I mean...
decentish hands. I didn't want some really janking hands. I think these are pretty good.
I would say, like, if you look like... Looks like peacocks, I would say.
Do you think these are
If you look
bees?
at yours, like, if you're naked, it looks different. Like this, I'm not sure, but...
Hmm.
When you see yourself naked, it looks like bee, I would say. I mean, I'm not an expert, so... but it looks like that to me.
Zuvi. Female body inspector. What the fuck is that?
It's what I got busted headlight.
I like the flame on its head. Its face kind of creeps me out. Its unblinking stare is, like, uncomfortable. What are we at? 3.6? We're gonna need one more video. Easy day so far. No incline. Not like yesterday. Yesterday was... Oh god, yesterday. Ah.
I don't have any bits anymore, and I
I'm...
usually don't get them.
That's fine. Bits are welcomed, but not like... You don't got it. Oh yeah, Remus had the scary story. I want to hear it. Side note. I'm starting to think of this as you instead of Renge. I'm starting to, like, if I think Zuvi, I'm starting to see this face. Particularly that hair.
Yeah, I really like this avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Do you know that in the
I
1980s,
hope they have like.
in an accident in Arkansas? I think I knew that. I probably couldn't belt that information out, but I feel like I've read that before. What did they do with it? Like, was there a lot of people around, or was it kept in a facility where there's only, like, a few military employees, like, managing it? What was the story of this situation? Ah. A Titan II missile that exploded in its silo. Did a lot of people die?
That was a ready-to-shoot missile, not like a warhead in storage.
Hmm. I don't know what the difference
I actually
is.
don't know how, like... When I think in a silo, it's like slotted into a, like, so it can be shot, right?
Yes.
So it's fairly alone, I would say.
Hmm.
And in storage, I think there would be other warheads around.
I see.
So it could be a chain detonation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually know how like nuclear warheads are handled, because I would assume they are handled different than normal ones. Because
Mm-hmm.
if that explodes, it would be really, really
Speaking of military stuff, did you see that there was another War Thunder leak?
bad. Oh, no.
It was like the F-115 or something.
Damn.
It's so fucking funny that it keeps happening.
Did they do it in an argument again, or was it this time like
I don't think it was an
a
argument.
malicious leak?
I think it was like, this is
Last
why
time-
this should be added to the game, yada yada or whatever.
Yeah, last time they did it like to prove a point, right? That they were right or something.
So it's happened a few times. It's happened like 5 or 6 times. I think one time was an argument. I think one time was the, here's why you're wrong, I've got the official documents. But I think most of the time, it's like, you should add this to the game. Here are the specs that I was able to acquire. Well, the argument thing is funnier. I think that has only happened once. The entire silo exploded.
Wait,
One person died and the warhead was thrown out of the silo. So that's good that only one person died. That's crazy that a nuke only killed one person.
I mean the explosion wasn't a warhead, right? He says the warhead is still there.
Oh, I
It
missed
was
that
just
part.
a fuel tank, I guess. It says the warhead was thrown out
Hmm.
as a silo.
Treadmill has decided we're done for the day at 3.8. But of course we're not.
I mean, I feel like I would remember if a warhead detonated in.
Hmm.
It's like. I mean, to be honest, the USA has a lot of free space where it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
So,
I still think.
we were talking about superheroes earlier, and now we're talking about nukes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's reminding me of one of my favorite comedy sketches, Hi Smug, where it's Captain America, and he's about to stop some villain, and the villain's like, "Don't move, Captain. If you do, I'll press this button on this phone, and it'll detonate 5 nukes along the New England coast." And he's like, "You monster! How could you detonate a nuclear warhead on civilian cities? If you want to go down as the first person to target civilians with a nuclear head, you'll have to live with that on your conscience. You'll be responsible for the deaths of millions of innocents." And the guy's like, whoa, wait, hold on. Did you just say the first? Yeah, you'll be the first person to target a civilian city with a nuclear warhead. And the villain guy's just like, are you shitting me? Truman. What? Harry S. Truman? The president during World War II? He did that. What do you mean he did that? He targeted 2 cities with nuclear warheads. Captain America's just like, no, what? No, he wouldn't do that. Oh my god, you didn't know? Oh, this is so fucking funny. It's like Captain America finding out from the villain that that's how World War II ended, and he's like, what? But no, why would he do that? I stopped the war when I stopped the Tesseract. And the villain's like, wait, holy shit, you thought you stopped World War II? Oh my god, dude. No, they kept fighting for like another 2 years. What? I can't. And Captain America's just fucking devastated and depressed. Just sitting there just like, the country that I fight for used nukes on civilian cities?
I mean, at least it is only 2 cities.
At least it was only 2.
Our cities got pretty much carpet bombed. Bombed everyone. Every city. Every big city.
Yeah. A lot of shit in World War II just sucked ass.
Even the city where, like, I live next to. Like, my grandma said it got bombed a lot.
They also didn't have any more after those 2? When you word it like that, it sounds so much worse.
Also, Ramus' story is really misleading. Like, the nuclear missile didn't explode, the tank of the missile exploded.
But not
like when you
not
know
the
that it
nuclear
sounded
part.
Like the nuclear warhead didn't explode.
Okay.
So misleading. That's actually a thing like broad news likes to do. Doesn't matter if it's very much right wing or very much left wing.
I don't mind if Ramus embellishes the story. Well, I actually kind of do, but
I mean, he made you question yourself if you didn't know about the nuclear detonation in your home country.
I don't mind it when people are just oopsing a story. When they're like...
I don't think he was malicious.
Yeah. I don't think Ramus can be malicious. He's too nice for that.
Wording is just really important, like especially with news.
Where is the sound in this video? Where did the music go?
I mean, I have your stream muted. I don't know.
There we go. No, it was like no music for 30 seconds, and I was like, what is happening? Where music? You nommed the music? No. Spit it out. I'm not surprised, Ramus. There are so many, like, just regulations and rules written in blood because something has gone wrong. And even despite that, there will always be people that try to cut corners for their own benefit. For example, the Titan submersible had a bunch of rules and regulations. Hypixel. And the guy was cutting corners because he was just like, that costs too much money. It's just like, dude.
I mean, it was not like he was not told that it was...
Alright. The end of this video is after this, like, turn in the road up there. We'll go right, and then we find out where we go next. We are at 4 miles. Another one was a B-52 bomber crashing in the US and dropping an armed nuke in the process.
Yeah, did you ever try... I mean, probably have, but did you ever eat maple syrup?
Yes, I like it. I put it on waffles.
Do you have anything you can, like, describe it to? Like, what does it taste like? Similar to something?
So it's very sweet. As for the taste, it's hard for me to compare things to other things because I have tried so few things.
Oh, yeah. That's absolutely true. Maybe I shouldn't have asked you. I just thought the maple syrup and was like,
So you've never
I
had
never
it?
tried this. No.
Get some pancakes or waffles and get maple syrup. Do it the next time you go to the
Actually
store.
don't do... Oh, you and I'm so bad at baking. Like even stuff like that.
Pancakes
Which
is one of the
technically bacon.
pancakes is one of the easiest things to make. It's literally as easy as scrambled eggs. You literally just mix stuff.
My mother made the worst pancakes in the world.
Try
Every time
again.
we had pancakes, I was dreading it.
Just try again, Zuby. Or just buy frozen waffles at the store. Do you have a toaster?
The thing is, I do have a toaster.
Hmm.
I think a toaster is an essential item of the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah. Get frozen waffles. Get frozen Belgian waffles. Don't get Eggos.
But Hewlett,
Uh-huh.
I don't think we have those.
No. You have to have those. There's no way you don't have Belgian waffles. No, Zuby's got a new computer. Well, new parts. He's got a new GPU, so he can, like, play all the games. He just chooses not to get in VR.
I'm still waiting for my adapter for my headset. Because
I see.
I don't have a... I still would have to unplug a monitor.
Yeah.
And if I get the HDMI to DisplayPort adapter, I can easily go in back.
Yeah.
And then anyway, you said last time when I tried to go in VR in here, you said it's not worth it. So I mean, we're just talking, so.
I mean, it's whatever you want. There's people like Rainforce One. I don't think. Oh God, we got a long one. I think he would get in VR chat and he'd be like, "I don't want to be in desktop. I need to be in VR." I'll get on in desktop for if I'm doing something else, like recording a video. The moment I'm done recording that video, I switch to VR. I hate being on in desktop because I have the option of VR. Okay, we're gonna go over 6 miles today because we got an hour 20-minute video at 4 miles. We're at 4.2 and we're starting Maldraxxus. Let's go.
My PC is actually pretty good now. Like,
Hell yeah.
pretty good.
That's what's up.
Good processor, good GPU.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing I would want next is like monitors with more than 60 hertz.
I think it's nice to have one monitor that's really, really good. You do not need all of your monitors to be that, though. Because obviously when you game, unless you're fucking weird, you're only staring at the one monitor. You're not, like, checking 3 of them.
Taking shots at me, can't believe it.
You do that?
I do.
So you would play a game like Call of Duty and stretch it across 3 monitors.
Oh, no, I understood. Like, you take a look at another monitor. Like,
No.
When I play a game, I always have, like, YouTube open.
Yeah.
Streaming, or you, I guess.
Yeah, so, like, I have my Twitch monitor on the right.
Stuff like that.
Honestly, I often have my streams up at, like, 480p. Because it just saves data and load on the computer. I know some people do that, Ramus, but they're weird. I have my nice monitor in the middle. That's where my game is. Twitch is on the right. Discord is on the left. If I'm watching 2 streams, I'll put the second Twitch stream on the left. But like, I usually don't have those at max resolution. If it's one stream, I might set it back, but
I don't know how it is like in the US, but like, or at like stores you buy from the electronics side. I like to order. They have like deals, 2 for 1 monitors basically. So it's basically 50% off. And I like to have my monitors the same height, so having the same monitor twice is like optimal.
Hmm. I
So
think
if
the
I don't
height
have
thing
any-
bothers some people. For me, it doesn't bother me. So long as it's not
Well,
like...
bothers me a lot.
So long as it's not like the monitor on the left. So long as it's not doing this. Which, to show chat. So long as it's not doing this. I don't really care too much if they're not the same height. If I look at my monitors... Oh, that was almost a fall. They're pretty close to the same height. There's like an inch difference on each of them.
Cause
That-
my desk isn't that big.
Hmm.
I don't have the like one in the middle and one to the side. Like if I look straight, I like there's a crack between the monitors.
Oh.
Like
I do have
so
to
I
push
don't
them
have one
together.
centered.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I have to have the monitors
So
like
I-
right up against each other, so that there's no space between them. That bothers me.
It's really small, so I can see that my boxes are on. Like, cause I
Hmm.
have I don't know if you call it sound system. Like I have a big one in the middle and 2 small ones on the left and right.
I see. I see.
So I have to like, yeah, I want to see the blue light
If I
to see it's.
if I could have any setup I wanted, I'd have the fucking $8,000 Scorpion chair that lets you recline while gaming, and it has like a little tabletop that folds over for your keyboard and mouse. And then you have like 3 to 4 screens kind of floating above you.
I actually don't like that.
Really?
What I would like is I actually don't. I would like to have a bigger monitor.
Hmm.
Right now I have one with 24, I think.
You know, it's crazy to me. There's people out there who don't get multiple monitors. They just get one really big monitor with like 4K ultra settings, and they don't maximize
Yeah,
their
and
windows
then
to the
it's like-
monitor.
And then it's curved or some shit. I
Zuvi
still
is
don't know how
skateboarding.
curved is beneficial. Oh yeah, clearly I'm on a skateboard.
Well, the curve is beneficial if it's like big enough that it actually curves to your vision.
I feel like, but if you get one of those, you can only have another monitor like above that one.
Well, if
And
you
I certainly need at least 2.
if you get a curved monitor like that, you're not getting multiple monitors. You're just getting the one. And you're just... Any window you open in it is not going to be maximized. You're going to have, like, your game in the center, and then you'll have Discord to the left of that. And then a Twitch stream to the right. And then, like, Google or YouTube under that. You do that, Reaper? Okay, do you maximize your stuff so that if you're playing a game, it takes up the whole monitor? Or is it like you have them as windows with space around them? Because that's insane to me. Oh my god.
That truly is the whole of us.
See, this is why you say they exist, because one will show up in the chat and be like, yeah, I do that. I don't get it. If there's like the tiniest crack between a window and the side of the screen, if it doesn't like maximize it by default, I'm sitting there going, what the fuck? How dare you? Right?
I was so happy. I was so happy when more games introduced borderless full screen
Mm-hmm.
for the games. I hate it when games have like the corners or like are bordered, I guess.
Reaper.
And full screen sucks for tapping out.
Mm-hmm. I used to always play full screen when I didn't tab out, and I used to be a one monitor gamer for a long time. And then I got a second monitor. I was like, well, how do I set up 2 monitors? How do I, like, what program do I need? And everybody was making fun of me because they were just like, Elon, you're a fucking idiot. Just plug it in. Oh, okay.
Okay. Having only one screen with a laptop is fair.
No, it's not.
The question is...
No, it's not. He's a gamer.
The thing is, you shouldn't have a laptop for your main game. You should have a PC. And
Yeah.
if you're a Mac gamer, you're on the same level as a phone gamer.
No, you're not on the same as a phone gamer. It's a step up, maybe 2 or 3 steps up, but it's still below having a full PC. Once you have multiple monitors, it's absolute pain to go back to a single monitor. It is...
Yeah.
God, it's so awful going down.
Last week was really bad, man.
Last one.
I couldn't play games.
Oh God. What were you doing? Were you just watching anime?
I don't watch anime anymore. I watch YouTube videos.
I see.
I mean,
see.
I would watch, but I don't feel like watching anime alone.
Right.
So
I'm kind of the same. I used to watch a shit ton of anime, and then I started watching Twitch, and because Twitch is a live stream, if there's somebody that I like that's live on Twitch, I have that just feeling of, oh, I'm missing out. This isn't something I can just go back to and watch whenever. It's happening right now, and so I gotta watch it now.
the main thing why I don't watch Twitch is I don't interact with streamers. Like,
Really?
I don't know, and so it didn't, yeah. I mean, I'd never write in chat, like, I would never write in chat. So, if they, like, speak to the chat or something, it just takes away from the game for me.
I see.
That's why I rather watch YouTube.
I see. See, I'm the opposite.
That's why I don't...
If I talk in chat and they don't respond to me, I'm gone. I need the chat interaction.
I mean, that's fair. But I don't like to interact with chat.
I definitely used to be the opposite, right? So for me, Twitch streams used to be background noise. I used to just like hearing video game sounds, and I would listen to a lot of OSTs, but I liked it more when it was like somebody queuing into matches and hearing those sounds. So I really liked listening to Mario Kart, of somebody like selecting stuff in the menus and then playing a map for 3 to 5 minutes, and then menu sounds, and then, you know, playing the next track. Or I really like listening to Splatoon people, you know, just hearing the like popping of the guns shooting the paint, and just the Splatoon OST.
Is that your ASMR?
Not really my ASMR. It was just like that's what I liked listening to. It definitely wasn't ASMR.
I mean, how would you define ASMR?
Tinglies.
Like, why is it not?
Like, there's preferences, but the people who describe ASMR as like it is a physical reaction. It makes me feel tinglies is what I hear described a lot. That's what I think of with ASMR.
So
well, hold on.
I like to say this.
So I would listen to those streams, and to find those streams, like if you went to the Splatoon category or the Mario Kart category, it'd be like the top streamer would have 500 viewers back then, and they would have a mic and a camera. But I didn't like seeing their face, and I definitely didn't like hearing their voice. And so I wouldn't watch those streams. I would scroll down to the bottom of the category and find somebody with like 2 viewers, no mic, no cam, and I would watch them. And because their viewer count would be going up, they would be like, oh, I gotta do things to improve the stream. And so they would like go get a mic, and they'd be like, you know, I'd be listening to a streamer for 2 or 3 months, and then they'd be like, I'd never say anything in their chat. Then they'd be like, hey guys, I got a mic, I can actually talk to you guys now. This is so exciting for me. And I'd be like, oh, ugh, fucking ruined. Unfollow. I gotta find somebody new. Ugh, fucking, I hate that this stream I liked is ruined now. And I look back on this and I'm just like, oh god, I feel so bad for what I was doing to them. Cause like, a lot of these people, these are probably people, the like old days of Twitch, just streaming to the void, right? Like not having a big circle of friends through VR chat or other Twitch streams. They probably had like maybe 15 followers. And then they get the mic and it goes down to 14. I'm looking.
Did you mute yourself?
Hello? The mic just turned off.
Alright.
What was the last thing I said?
They lost the viewer. What happened again? It's like a pop sound when, like, it goes off. Mm-hmm. Unit is switching as mic. Here we go.
Okay. We are back on the Vive mic. I think the antlion died. What was this at? 205? So I'll go back and look at the VOD so I can really hear the difference between them. Ugh, ruined. Okay. So, shut the fuck up, Remus. They would have like 15 followers. Not viewers. Like followers. And this is over like years because they didn't have the social connections of VR chat or the communities or just the size of Twitch that we have now. This was like, they might stream for 2 or 3 years and have 20 followers. And so they would go get a mic and they'd be like, guys, I got a mic. I can talk to you now. You know, stream is going to be so much better. And their view count would go from 15 to 14. And I look back at that now and I'm just like, oh, that's so sad. I feel so bad for doing that to people. That's how I used to watch Twitch. I just wanted video game sounds in the background of games I liked hearing. Sea of Thieves came out, or was coming out, and I watched a lot of the beta from Sea of Thieves. And I was watching a guy named Cream. And this is where, like, this guy was so good at PvP that I actually found him entertaining, and, like, I didn't care that he had a mic and cam. I actually liked watching him. And so I would watch this guy. And then also around this time, I discovered Ugandan Knuckles videos on YouTube and Team 5 videos. And I thought Whoops was really funny, so I started watching Whoops. And I think I used my Prime Gaming sub on Cream twice, and then I used it on Whoops a few times. And from Whoops I found Lele. From Lele I found Elite. And Elite was like, I didn't talk before Elite. I think I said 2 things in Lele's chat over 6 months. And it was just like people talking about something and me like being a know-it-all and being like, this is the thing you were trying to think of, right? They're like, oh, I can't think of this, I don't know, this dungeon in this zone. And they're like, that dungeon is called this. Just me being a know-it-all. And then when I was watching Elite, I actually didn't watch him much after following him. because I was always awake at night and he streamed during the day when I slept or was at school. But like months later when I started working and I was allowed to watch streams at work, Elite was always live when I was at work. So that's when I started watching him a bit. And I don't know why, but when I started watching him, like I think I watched for 3 days without saying anything. And then I just wanted to talk more. And so I started talking in Elite's chat while at work. And that's where like my friendships just fucking exploded on Twitch. That's where I met Dream Shelter. I don't know who invited me to Dream Shelter. I think from Leaf, not from Leaf, from Elite, I followed Leafeons and Aiko. And because I would talk in those chats, the people from Dream Shelter knew me. I think Leafeons invited me to the Dream Shelter server now that I think about it. And so those people, like, they saw me on VR chat and they invited me to hang out. And then I started seeing Shiny stream a lot. And I remember at night, it was a few months after Elite. I saw Proxy playing Monster Hunter World. It was like recommended to me, or Elite raided into him or something. And I'd seen him a ton of times on Lele's stream back in the drawing map. I'm forgetting the name. It's like the P room, the presentation room. I'd seen Proxy a lot, so I was like, oh, this was that cool guy from those streams I used to watch. Followed him, loved fucking Monster Hunter World, so that very quickly became one of my favorite streams to watch. And he'd also just be like, if you want to play with us, we're hunting Kolvetara, so I got to like join in and do that also. Through that, I met a lot of the people around Proxy and Lele. One of them was Doulahan. I'd watch Doulahan a lot. That's where I got to know Lost One. And then one day Doulahan raided Fortuitous Foss. And I thought this guy was fucking fun. He also reminded me a lot of my best friend that I had a falling out with. So I kind of went into the Foss friendship with some fucking emotional trauma. And being like, you're the replacement, which is so fucking bad.
Oh, wait, the best friend who stayed at your place, or a different one?
Yeah, he came by the place house. That was years later though. No. You're talking about the one that lived with me for 5 weeks?
Yeah.
No. That was an IRL friend in California.
Oh, it was an online friend.
Yeah, the best friend that we had a falling out with, that was an online friend. I started watching Foss. Had a fucking blast in that stream. Followed a bunch of people like Townie and Naruma through Foss. Big Frog. Townie raided Telena. And I started watching Telena at work a lot. Because Elite stopped streaming during the day. I would watch Lofam. Oh, I met Lofam through Foss. I met Lofam, Hunt, and GD through Foss. I started watching Telena and Lofam at work. Imagine watching Toll Pepe hands. When watching Toll, then the lockdown started. And I was able to watch, like, okay, you're too big. I was able to watch, like, more streams and talk way more in chat when the lockdown started. I was also playing Stream Raiders while working.
Oh god. Don't remind me, please. I'm still traumatized from my season pass.
Stream Raiders was a good time while we played it, okay? I don't regret it,
God.
damn it.
I'm still exhausted, Yuland.
From there, I've kind of just met... I think I just knew so many people at this point that it's even hard to trace, like, okay, who did I meet this person through? And who did I meet this person through? It's so all over. Oh my god. I met Core through Foss. Literally, most of my friends I met through Foss. Oh my god. Foss rated Core at the end of one of his streams. And this was in September. And so I was just like, oh, they're playing Celeste? A game I don't care about. But they're a friend of Foss. So I'm just going to fucking sub to them. Just 1 month. You know, I'm just going to hit the sub button and then cancel it. But it's September, so they're going to get some money from it. And it cost me $1. Easy. And Core saw the sub and she was like, I've never seen that name before. Why did they sub to me? And she looked at the chat history, not a single message in chat. She looked at the follow history. I don't even think I had followed. I was just subbed, not followed, no messages. She checked the mutual discords and she was just like, why the fuck did you sub to me? Who are you? And I was like, what? You came to me, who are you? And she's like, you subbed to me! What do you... She was so confused. And I was just like, oh, I remember you now. Yeah, it's September. Cost me $1. You get $2.50. Why not? Easy. She was just like, thanks, I guess. Do you want to hang out in VR? And I was like, yeah, okay. And that is... Now she's like literally my best friend, so... That's how Core and I met. Oh my god. We met through fucking Foss. I need a drink.
Oh.
I'll tell you what. When I'm drinking water on its own... No, I was muting to take a drink, Rain. When I drink water just sitting at my computer playing games, it's like, ugh, this tastes whatever. But when I'm walking and thirsty, oh, it tastes so good. I'd still prefer milk, I think. But cold water while on the treadmill tastes so good. Where are we at? We are at 5.1 miles. We're going to be at like 6.5 by the end of this video. This is not a short video. Voodoo?
Oh, did you hear that?
I did. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Aw.
It's how it works with Gatorade and the like. Just normally awful, but when you're sweating and working out, it's a godsend. There's some flavors of Gatorade that I like. Actually, maybe I should be drinking that instead of milk. You know what? I might buy a pack of Gatorade. Not to drink like when I'm walking, but to have like something more than water when I'm not walking.
When I was in elementary school, I liked to drink Powerade. God, that tasted awful actually. I don't know why I liked it.
You know what drink I really like? But I don't think it's that healthy. I really like Hawaiian Punch.
That was pineapple.
It does not have pineapple. It's more like fruit punch,
Yeah.
but
I can't believe there's something called Hawaiian and there's no pineapple in it. I'm disappointed.
you want pineapple in it?
No, it's just everything I know that's called Hawaiian something. Hawaiian pizza has pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hawaiian toast has pineapple. You know, I think I only like pineapple cold and either alone or with other fruits.
I don't like pineapple, so.
I'm not big on pineapple, but it's edible. I would much rather eat, I don't know, a strawberry, melon.
You don't have to answer this, Rain. I feel like in my head I'm thinking you're German. And I'm not sure why. Will you sate my curiosity by saying yes or no? You are? Okay. Everyone is German? I really do just have the German chat today. Hell yeah. I mention this every time we get to this area. Why aren't you German? Because I was born into a third world country, Ramus. This area... Did you like that? This area in Maldraxxus is fucking bugged and you can't do... Technically, third world country is like political... Not political alignment, it's their faction alignment with World War... Oh god, now I'm just like, wait, is that right? That sounds right. In the Cold War? Yeah. Not US or Soviet aligned. Can't believe Zayla's from a second world country. So, okay, here's a story about my dad. He was going to work one day, and he was late. And he gets in the elevator to go to his floor in the building, and it's him and a janitor in the elevator. And my dad goes, I forgot my keys on the way to work. I had to go back and get my keys. Third world problems, am I right? And he was mixing up first world and third world. And the janitor was just like, yeah. Like, the janitor's looking at my dad, who's in a really nice suit, just thinking, like, I don't want to piss this guy off, so I'm just going to say, yeah. And my dad thought about it for like 3 days, and then he came to my room and was like, hey, Ewan, I have a question to ask you. I told this joke to this guy in the elevator, and he explained it to me. He's like, and he just reacted weird. Am I saying this wrong? I was like, well, first off, Dad, third world problem means poor, and first world means like a rich country. So you're saying poor country problems, am I right? He's just like, oh, God. All right, I hope I never see that guy again. The swamp Germans? Is that a slur? Oh my god.
He didn't even mention the mountain Germans.
What are we at? 5.3? We went 5 miles yesterday, and it was a really tough workout because of the incline. But seeing it just barely be 5 miles made me feel like I was doing the bare minimum and not pushing myself. And so I'm like a little happy when I see it's going to be over 6. I'm like, yes, I'm making it up today. Even though yesterday had the incline, so it will probably be harder yesterday than it will be today. Do you think Aiko's going to be able to go live today, or do you think Twitch is going to be fucking up?
I think it's going to work. If not, he can apparently just change regions.
I was so proud of him going live at a time not right on the hour. Character growth.
I mean, he's always in the minute, so.
Well, he wasn't yesterday, right?
I mean, he started at first, but he had to restart the stream a few times.
Oh, I see. You think it's going to be Monday today?
Lower.
No, it's not going to be Monday.
Already... I mean, he is in our chat, in general, I mean.
Oh, shit.
So he is awake.
Oh, I thought you were saying he was in general chat and saying, like, it's a Monday, boys. I really shouldn't be.
he commented on me not stealing the strawberry, but I didn't. What's Peter's person?
6.5 miles yesterday. That's a lot. Hell yeah. Good job. I'm going to go 6.5 miles today, Rain. And then you're going to get on VR and give me head pats and say, good boy, right? Right? I'm so shameless sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It gets results, damn it. If I'm not dead when you get off work. Ah. That means you might not be off work in time. When do you get off work, Rain? 3.5 more hours? I'll be dead. I'll be dead. Ugh.
No, I.
Did you not realize you had gotten that close?
No, I.
You are a treasure and a gem, Zuby. I need another drink.
I just like to look people in the face and VR shit.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. A very close look.
You got so close it was literally the meme of the two anime kids kissing and their faces stretching around the perspective. I'm so excited, guys. It feels like there's nothing going on right now, but Maple should be clearing up her commission list soon, so I should be getting emotes soon. And then Monster Hunter news. Oh my god, those two things I am looking forward to so much. Ah. I have to go to the store today.
I think this is a. Oh, actually, I also have to go to the store. I think this is the greatest thing they ever added to VR.
As soon as I told you how to do it, I was like, that was a bad idea. I don't know if I should have given him that power. Because he likes being the big boat. He's going to be, like, making everything big now. And sure enough, you've just been like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I mean, only people with certain avatars, like Mattel and the others, could do that before. I always thought it was cool, but
Yeah.
I couldn't be bothered to like get something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of jelly, but now I can do it for free.
Yeah?
Cool.
What are we at for calories? 580 calories? Hell yeah.
Do you think it's always going to also going to make stuff bigger I place from avatars?
I would assume so, but I don't know. Oh my god, yes it does.
Amazing.
I'm so happy for you, Zuby.
Thank you.
That's the TF2 engineer turret, right?
Yeah.
And then a spy comes and just drops a little EMP under it.
Oh, oops, sorry. I don't know how I can make it shoot with like the new stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Ramus, Zuvi was wondering if the size changing for avatars affects the stuff he places. So he placed the engineer turret down. And he's having a lot of fun with it. It is kinda loud if you want to stop playing with it right now.
No, I'm done now. I'm done now.
Okay, okay. No, all good, all good.
And just.
Stop ruining my immersion! I just read that in Eli Monty's voice with her Froppy with the "Stop ruining my immersion!" You didn't get Armored Core, right?
No.
Why get Armored Core when you can be Armored Core in VR chat? Hi, Global. You want you some of that Moogle Pom Pom? How do I... How do I just switch to an avatar? Whatever. We'll change into this. Can I click this? Hello? Then we'll change into this. Oh my god! It's so sproingly now. Damn inflation. Oh! Wagyu! Wagyu, don't get out of VR chat. Come join me. Come join me. Come join me. We're walking in Maldraxxus with Zuvi. Hi, child. Thank you for the follow. You were in Final Fantasy? Ah, when I started, you were in VR chat, so I was like, oh. Tobian raid. Thank you so much. Stream Elements is supposed to shout out people that raid me. I don't think I've ever seen it do that, though. Really hot temps.
I mean...
He's on a skateboard, Brown. It's fine. Did I say hi to you, Brown? I don't know if I did. Hi, Brown. We are at 5.7 miles. I didn't think about it earlier, Shin. So yes, now we have the wiggle. Looking very cute today. No, I'm looking awful today. Look at this thing. They made me a Moogle. I hate it. Name a good Moogle, Wagyu. Name one. Name one Moogle that helps you without expecting something in return. No, my fish is done showering, gotta go. I rest my case. You are so close, Zubi. Thank you. Okay, you're doing it on purpose.
I mean, I'm not that close.
You are very close. I'm like, I like it when people are that close. It's when they're staring at me from that close. I'm like, all right, I'm a little uncomfortable with this. Great King Moogland. Oh my god. Is it grabbable? Ugh. Not yet. Don't stare at it, Rain. I can't handle that. Not from you. I'm getting a drink.
Are you still doing the food video watch-alongs?
Yes. You gonna be awake at those times?
Maybe. No.
Oh.
I mean, maybe. I was just going to ask if you ever watched Sorted Foods, but
Sorted foods?
Yep.
Maybe? I don't. Nothing stands out in my memory as it. I honestly tune out a lot of the food videos because food videos doesn't do anything for me. I just like the people there.
I was going to recommend it. I like binge watch the stuff lately.
Send it to me. And I can put it in the food video channel. Hi, Anubis. Thank you for the follow. We're walking in Maldraxxus. We never really have a destination in mind, just a journey. We do at least 5 miles a day. 7 days a week. We gotta get fit. We know you love core? I mean, good, I don't try to hide it. I fucking love core to death.
Did you ever check the Tomorrow reference, Yuland?
The what?
The reference. Tomorrow. It has been a bit.
I'm so confused. Did I check the reference?
Yeah, I sent you a video on Discord. Last week.
I think I did?
Okay. Because you never said anything.
That's rude
I
of
don't
me.
think we talked about it.
I'm struggling to click your DMs. Oh my god.
I mean, I forgot. I just remember because I saw it when I sent the other thing to you.
I hate clicking on stuff in Excess Overlay while walking. There we go. There we go. Random Clipper. I think I... Oh, yeah, you know, this was the Tomorrow thing. Yeah, I did see this. I thought I looked at it while we were walking. So that's probably why I thought I didn't respond to it, but now I'm like, I don't normally check stuff while walking. I must have just forgotten to. You are making it hard to take that out of context? In any context, I love core. There's no context necessary. That's not true. There's some things where I can't stand her. Like, her puns. When she starts making puns, I'm not a big fan of that. And then her and Addie are just fucking gremlins on either side. It's the three wolves, with me in the middle looking disappointed, and Core and Addie on my left and right. But yeah. What did I say we were at? 5.9 miles. We're almost at 6. And we've got to go from the top of Maldraxxus down to the seat of the Primus at the bottom. 3 wolves, so we are all gay? I don't know if Addie's gay. Core is fucking gay. And then, well, me. I
don't get it.
Don't get what?
What has 3 Earths to do with being gay?
So there's a meme where somebody was like, don't say that, Rain. There's a meme that's like, inside you are 2 wolves. One is cuddly and likes belly rubs, and the other is vicious and defends the pack. But then somebody took that and put, inside me are 2 wolves. Both of them are gay. And I think that meme got a lot more popular. There are too many wolves inside of you. You are about to explode.
Oh my god.
The child, honestly, I thought you were going to, like, furry hentai with that. And I was just like, oh, whoa? Oh my god. But hell yeah. Inside of you are 2 wolves. I should really have knocked before entering the hotel room at the furry convention. I remember my source of like news and information on things was very sheltered and isolated. It was very echo chambery, and I thought furries were so gross and lame. I remember seeing a news story about a furry convention where a hotel had a fire, and all of the furries had to like evacuate the hotel they were staying at. But it was like Chicago, so it was like freezing cold. And they were literally like huddling together for warmth. And all the furries were like, you know what, this is great. We get to hug each other. This is awesome. We're like a pack taking care of each other. And the news story, I remember covering this. I remember looking at it. They didn't paint them in that good of a light. I remember reading this story and being like, they're so gross and disgusting. Oh, what's wrong with them? Why can't they just be normal? And then I got on VRChat.
Did you watch the video of the internet historian about the furry convention?
I don't know if I have.
Yeah.
I'll check if I have later. Then I got into VRChat.
Historian is a must-watch.
Got on VRChat. A friend was like, hey, I'm gonna go, party with some friends. By the way, they're furries. And I was just like, they're not gonna be weird, are they? And he was like, no, I'm not telling you because they're weird. I'm telling you so that you're not weird. And then we went there, and they were so nice. Just, all of them were nice. I was literally the only one not in a furry avatar. And they were so welcoming and nice. And I remember just being like, I feel like everything I've learned is wrong. And I need to, like, not be such an asshole. They can't see the wine bottle, by the way. Inside of you are 2 wolves.
See it as well anymore.
Now, the medically recommended amount is 0. So let's go through your day and figure out this problem. Seeing how they most likely started that fire, hard to feel bad for them. Global, stop. Even if it was one of them, all the rest of them weren't at fault. VRChat opened my fucking mind to so many things. I used to just like read these fucking awful news sites. It was Senkaku Complex. If anybody uses that, stop. There's better. You don't have to see that drivel. They were so anti-furry, anti-trans, anti-wokeness. And that genuinely started formulating just a lot of my visions and opinions on the world. And then VRChat and just meeting those people broke all of it. You should ask her for FurryCon stories. Everybody has issues, Global. I'm not unique in that. I don't know if Core has been to a furry convention. I want to say she has. Look, I'll agree most people don't. But that was the porn site I ended up on. They had everything. They had so much stuff every day. Oh, her being D? I thought you were talking about Core. I thought you were maybe talking about Wagumi, and I was like, probably Core. D ran furry conventions? Hell yeah. I need a drink. Oh my god, it was awful, Ramus. I'd read stories about some people in Japan. Hi, Trogdor. We're going to the seat of the Primus in Maldraxxus. We're already over 5 miles. We're at 6.2. So when we get to the seat of the Primus, we'll be done walking. And then we're just gonna, like, lay back and chill. And, talk to anybody that still wants to hang out or join me on VR. Yeah, you know, this porn site. I would read stories about, like, some guy got accused of something in Japan, and how racist and misogynistic, or not misogynistic, but, like, woke feminist Japan is. And I would read stories that, like, trans people were trying to, like, get some person fired for whatever, I don't know. Just, like, the worst right-wing, incredibly biased. It was like this guy was watching Fox News with his dad, and then posting weeb shit with the same mentality. It was so bad. And then I got into VR chat, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna still use this porn site. I'm gonna skip the front page. I'm just gonna go straight to the porn. And then they were like, oh, by the way, you have to subscribe for porn now. And I was like, fuck it. We're going to the green site, Rule 34. This shit is so obnoxious. So fuck Senkaku Complex. They suck. Yeah. That's the stuff he was posting. He was like, this woman accused a guy of groping her, and the police arrested him without even getting a story. She ruined his life. And it's just like, what? That's the stuff he would post. Funny green cat. There's 3 funny green cat. Well, there's probably like hundreds. But there's 3 I think of. There's Hoshi, Rose Doodle, and Girl DM. Those are the funny green cats in my mind. What are we at? 6.3. I'm tired, can you tell? I keep checking the distance every 5 minutes. We're almost there. It's that, like, big mountain behind the mushroom right now. Once we get there, we're golden. Guild Wars 2 has fucking bugs like this in every zone. And thankfully, and WoW I can stealth, so I don't have to worry about them. But in Guild Wars 2, these fucking mosquitoes and fireflies are there all the time.
Extra bugs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even
I
like...
to point out a clipping.
No.
Or something, not like an insect.
No, it's like a bug in the video. They're kind of mythical. You're not gonna find a bug in real life that looks exactly like them, right? No, bugs usually don't have a stinger that fucking massive and gnarly. But I hate them. I don't know why. Guild Wars 2 feels the need to put bugs like that in every single zone. in excess. From the level 5 zone to the level 60 zone, there's giant mosquitoes and fireflies. Alright.
I mostly only have a problem with like big spiders in games because they have the perfect combination of too many legs, too many eyes, too hairy.
There are global, but they're rare.
They will spin you up.
They're not common. Ova depositors?
I think I got a bit of traumatized in the spider from...
They're super common? Oh. Alright. Ova position. Kinda hot as a kink. When you actually think about like the science of it and what it would mean, horrifying. Nightmare. But like in porn and hentai where things aren't real, that's a big one. That's like, oh, that's fucking hot. Half the chat is just like learning this word, just like, what does that mean?
I mean, I just looked it up.
Yeah, what you think? And absolutely not for you? Got it. Got it. Yeah, so I don't like spiders at all. But spider girls with the opposition thing, that's fucking... Oh my god. We could do that. We could do that. I would hope it's the fantasy where, like, they just either come out as eggs or crawl out. If they, like, burst their way out and eat their way out, that's fucking... Oh god, no. No, we don't want to go that way. But...
Wait, just to be clear, would they position... Like, would they be in the spider or in you?
What do you mean? In like, me?
In you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's... It's legs...
That's even worse.
It's eggs being laid in someone. And I'm not gonna lay eggs. And a spider just laying eggs in themselves? Like, what? How does that work? No. She needs prey. She needs something. She needs prey to incubate her eggs.
I think it wouldn't be... I think it would be like childbirth, not like pleasurable.
I didn't understand the words you said.
I think it would be like childbirth, not like a pleasure, but painful.
What if she has a neurotoxin that makes it pleasure?
So all kind of neurotoxins would kill you.
What if she just has... Okay, maybe it's not a neurotoxin, you're splitting hairs. Maybe she just has a venom that instead of pain, you feel pleasure. What about that, Zuby?
I mean, for me, certainly not.
Okay.
But I guess if you're into it...
Yeah, I mean, so it's a fantasy,
I guess
right?
it wouldn't be
It's not real
bad.
in the slightest. But... I don't know.
There are people that put up legs there or something.
Getting filled by eggs like that. That's the good part of it. Once they're hatching, I'm kind of like, ugh, I'm over this. I'm not super down with them like crawling their way out. It's the getting filled by eggs that's like, whoa.
Is that so weird? Like, is that a kind of pregnancy kick?
Yeah. I'd say it is. Eggs in, eggs out? Yeah, I feel like that's the best, Sayla.
My mind is going to be on this again when we're stream.
We're gonna have so
I'm
much to
waiting for
talk
the
about in
initial
Koyo's stream. I still need to tell him about DPM.
Oh, I already did yesterday.
Oh wait, no, I did. I did talk about it. Yeah, we did. Okay. Well-
Because I have to go to the grocery store.
Right now?
I mean, soon.
You're gonna miss the
I would
start
like
of
to
his
go before it's
stream.
dark.
Yeah, you
I
should
mean,
probably
it's
go
starting
now.
in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Fine. Go. Leave me. I understand.
Not, you can't do that, you know.
Yes, I can. Why not?
Koyo already does it. It's already too much for me.
Go. I won't guilt trip you anymore. Thank you for joining me today. I really like it when you join me.
Yeah, now that I don't play back the sound anymore for people talking.
Ba.
Goodbye.
Bye. See, this is too close. I don't mind it when we're saying goodbye, but when we're just like talking. Go to the store. Your tits are literally appearing out my back. You feel like me and Core getting married would probably be the most normal thing to happen today? I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I don't think either of us particularly want it to happen. Oh my goodness. We're at 6.6 miles? Oh, I was wrong. I thought we were going to end at 6.5. But we're like going to that mountain. That makes it even better. Well, you can dream, Global. There's nothing wrong with dreaming. And you know what? Maybe it'll happen someday. I'm not really looking to it, so... I don't... Marriage is a weird topic for me. Because, like... what I want in a partner is stability. If they, like, had their life planned out and were on track for that, that's what I would want. And I certainly don't fucking have that. I also just wouldn't want to be married. Because, like... marriage as a concept seems fucking messed up. Like, oh, I'm so in love with you, I want to make it contractually difficult for you to ever leave me. That's just not how a lot of people work. I'm definitely the type where if I find a best friend, I cling to them. They're number one for a long time. And I don't want them to ever go anywhere, and I don't want to, like, leave them. I want us to be attached at the hip forever. Forever. But a lot of people aren't like that. For a lot of people, they love for 5 years. And then they need something new. Some people, they love for 3 months. And then they need something new. Love is just very different for everybody. And making it a contractual thing just sounds like such a bad idea. Yeah, and like... I mean, here's the other thing, Rain. I don't have that stability. Right now, I live with my parents, and I'm living off savings. So, like, you tell that to somebody, it's like, so... Like, if somebody wanted to marry me, it'd be like, so what are you planning for your life? Fuck off. I'm living in the moment and streaming. So, what happens when you can't do that anymore? Don't know, don't care. Like, that is such an unstable life choice that, like, if I were looking at me with the context of, like, a relationship, it'd be like, no, absolutely not. Maybe we check back in 3 years and see where they are. But, like, I look at myself as undateable right now. Streaming is not a poor life choice. Focusing on streaming and ignoring everything else in your life is a poor life choice. I got confused on where I was in that sentence. So, like, if you have enough money and you're retired and you have enough money to live for the next 40 years of your life, focusing on streaming, not that bad. If you are in a position with your parents where they're just like, we don't care what you do, we'll always support you, and you're just like, I'm going to get a job on my own eventually, but I'm in a unique position to focus on streaming and trying to make a career out of it for 5 years, don't clip that. That's not a bad life choice, right? But being 32 and being like, what am I going to do with my life? Something has to happen. Fuck it, I'm going to focus on stream for now. That's not a good choice. That is a very short-term thing. And I'm not particularly like streaming in a way where it's like, I need to go big or go home. I need to support myself streaming. I am 32, Ice. I'm not streaming in a sense of like, I need to like get big by 3 years and be paying my bills within 3 years. I'm not doing the Ludwig thing where he said he's going to stream for 5 years and see where he was. We're not doing that. We're just living very in the moment. I don't know if that's a compliment or praise, Ice, because like on a vain stance, it's like, oh yes, think of me as young and cute, teehee, ooh woo. But like, on the other hand, I was like, oh, am I so immature that people think I'm fucking 20? Shit. Don't just say yes, Global. No. No, I am 32. Every now and then we have boomer moments. I think yesterday people were like, you were in high school in 2005? Oh, God. And I was like, shit, that was 2005? Oh, God. We're at the end. We're at the end. Oh, no. Is Ramus here? Ramus, I think it's going to be the funny number. I actually think we're going to end on the funny number. You have 3 years on me? That is an extremely dateable age in my eyes. I mean, what? Anyway, what was I talking about? We're gonna end on the funny number. We are... It's right there. That ledge, like, right there. I think it's actually behind that ledge I just pointed at. You just realized something, Ewan? The pizza lobster thing, it makes you Dr. Zoidberg? Can I be cooler than Dr. Zoidberg? I'd rather be the boomer janitor that looks at Jugs magazine all day. Or Amy. Amy would be top. Rich, hot, and dumb. That's like peak. I'd love to be Amy from that show. No, Zoidberg is not perfect. I wonder if I could still do it. I used to be able to do the whoop 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 thing really well. Let me drink. Nah, it's not that. I used to do it better. Oh well. Oh, now I'm sad I can't do the Zoidberg whoop noise anymore. That was a skill. I used to put that on my resume. Bachelor of Environmental Biology. Bachelor of Sciences in Environmental Biology. Associates in Geographic Information Systems. Certified in Geographic Information Systems. Can whoop like Dr. Zoidberg from Futurama. Experience in real estate. Experience in radio. Experience in medical transportation management. That's my actual resume, by the way. Show face. We're almost there, Trog. We gotta step up those 3 steps. And then I'll turn the camera around. We did it. 6.9 miles. And then I just forgot to edit this video. There we go. This next video is Thaldraszus. But we're not gonna watch it. Environment. Oh, my legs are jello. We're gonna do this one. Ba-da-dun, da-dun, da-dun, dun. Where am I now? We need sound. Okay, that. Don't look. Don't look at me. It's embarrassing. Don't stare like that. This one's a little off. Oh, is my head just like fucking shifting? That was weird. For all the newcomers from Wagyu, I say don't stare. You are absolutely encouraged to stare. It's me being Sundre. Kinda? I think that's Sundre, right? Where are we going? Recently visited. Comfy Cove. Wispy Woo. Still need to see all the Wispy worlds. The Deep Dusk? I don't know if I want to go to this one. We're gonna go to the Kitty Cafe. I don't think I've ever been there. One thing really nice about Wispy Worlds is that they're all pretty small. They're like 60 megabits or whatever. Megabits or megabytes? I'm not sure. Wispy has the Kitty Cafe and the Cat Tree. Pick up a bowls. Turn that off. We go down to 30. And then we explore the world. This is a cafe, but it seems more like just a lounge. Like a place about. This is a weird cafe. Oh, here's the actual cafe part. Must touch pom pom. This is a kind of loud world. There's no windows. There's not a single window in this world. Oh wait, maybe this can be a window? Use. Oh, no, it's a mirror. Are they all mirrors? Okay. I don't really like this one compared to other Wispy maps. It's not bad. I think I just like all of their other maps more, except for the underwater one. Ah. Oh, I sat down before updating the title. Okay. We can do it from here. Set. Tile. It's day 55, right? Day 55 of walking. 6.9. Nice. Miles. And now we rest. Squiggly. Hog. That's not true, Ramus. You have to be here when we do... You have to join one day, and we have to do 6.9 that day. That's how it works. Not the first 6.9. I don't know if we've ever done 6.9 before. I feel like it's very possible we have. We had like a week or two where we were just constantly doing 6 to 7. Forgot my pillow again. So if I lean my head back, I'm way back there. There's not much backdrop though. You know what? I can just do this. Yeah. I wish Rain was off work. I really want head pats from Rain right now. Elb. We're so comfy. 6.9 miles. I should weigh myself today. It's been a few days. We might actually be at 25 by now. We can get core. It's difficult to get core here in the morning. Not that I try too hard. She's not asleep. Well, she could be asleep. She woke up earlier and was active in her Discord. It's very possible she went back to sleep. But she's not in VR right now, so she's probably not. Oh, here's something that I'm excited about that I just remembered. Tomorrow is a PSO2 reset. So, excuse me. Between Tuesday and Wednesday is when PSO2 resets their like weeklies and stuff. And so if there's a new scratch, it'll be on Wednesdays. They also have a new mission pass. And so that'll be fun tomorrow. I'm not the biggest fan of this world, I do like the music, though. I was hearing a cat earlier. I wonder if they just have cats around. Oh, now I hear it. I hear the purring. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall asleep here and I can't do that on stream yet. Did I say yet? We're never gonna fall asleep on Steam. Steam? What am I saying? We're never gonna fall asleep on stream. We're not gonna do it. But okay. What did I say my plans for today were? Grocery store. Next video. No sleep stream. Throws phone. Child, it's a very strong never in quotation marks. I get so worn out at the end of the walk that it's like I come dangerously close to sleeping every time. Sleep stream in 3, 2, 1. Sign our marriage papers. Oh my god. What marriage papers? Is this to you, Ramus, or is this to chat? Am I marrying chat? There was the WoW reset stuff I want to do. I want to do another video. I need to go to the store. I need to set up PayPal. Right now, we have it so that every 200 bits increases the incline on my treadmill 1%. Or 1 degree, I should say. I need to move away from bits and have it be more PayPal donations because I had forgotten how much bits rips you off. You're not sharing me? Okay, well that's a problem, Ramus, because what if I want to be shared? Like you could be, like, top dog, but, like, you can't have a wobbly H with just 2 people. I'm having fun with my index controller right now, and I don't know why. Ugh. I'm having fun with it right now because it's having, like, unusually good tracking right now. You guess you can make exceptions? Okay, okay. I definitely just, like, zoned out for a few seconds. I should end before I fall asleep. If I had somebody here with me talking, I'd be able to stay up a lot easier, but I struggle when it's just me. We're gonna end. We're gonna see who's live. We're gonna find a cute thing to stare at. And then we're gonna look for who's live. I kinda like this. It's not super centered, but oh well. I'm probably not gonna go to sleep. Once I get out of VR, I'll probably wake up a bit. I need to go to the store. I don't have food. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. Thank you Wagyumi for the raid. There were a lot of names that I recognized and saw. I was super happy to. Oh. I'm tempted to raid this person. I don't know them too well, but I know them a little bit through Core's community. Yeah, we're gonna raid them. We're gonna raid Shiro. Not this person. A lot of VR chat people will know them as the Pan Lady. It is just Shiro like that, right? We're gonna go say hi to Shiro. They do the funny memes. I think they might be, they're playing Among Us in VR right now. The raid is intended for mature audiences. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. I had a great stream. We did 6.9 miles. I love you. Bye.